You guys, I'm so fed up at this point. I'm so fed up. I'm just tired of constantly working my ass off for nothing. Literally nothing. Then you have to put on, you go out and do your job. You go out into society. You have to put on this little fake mask and you have to say, "Oh, I'm fine. Everything's good." Just because you don't want to get into it with people, especially strangers. But really, in this inside of your head, you're just like, this is all fucked up. This is some bullshit. And I didn't even ask for any of this. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask, like, my hair's a mess. I just came out of the shower because I was so dirty. They just, all these places, especially corporations, they just cheat you out any way they can. And you can see my hairline is receding. My hairline has been receding. I'm pretty sure I'm aging prematurely. Like most of, Gen Z millennials, like we're prematurely aging because we're so stressed and there's no quality of life. Nothing is affordable. There's just nothing. It's like a ladder to nowhere. A ladder to nowhere. Nowhere land. And let me just preface this. Let me just tell you guys why I'm so upset right now. So I've been working at this job, the pool job. I've been working at this place for like 3 months now. It's been about 3 months. And, this job is not an easy job. It's a very physically demanding job. You're having to test the parameters and you have to clean, vacuum, brush, lifting things, taking things out, putting them back, like getting buckets of chemical, adding chemicals. Like, it's not an easy job. Like, it's really not an easy, and you get dirty, you get grimy, which not that I don't really care about getting dirty as long as I can clean myself up, when I get home, which is what I just did because I felt filthy. But, the last several weeks I've been noticing my paycheck has decreased. It's gone down every week, the last several weeks. And I'm on the verge of saying something to these people, like, why is my, again, you have to say it in a professional way, because in the work world you have to be professional. Although what I want to say is, why are my damn paychecks decreasing each week? But I probably will have to say, I've been noticing, the last several weeks, my paycheck has gone down each time. And I want to know, I'm just curious what that's about. Because if it goes down again next week, I'm going to say something. Like, I'm the kind of person, you guys, I don't want to make a bunch of problems. I'm not that person. I don't want all the drama. But, if something goes on long enough, I'm going to say something. Like, I'll let it go, a few times. I'm not going to be that person who's going to, like, go ape, the first time it happens. But when it keeps happening consistently, I'm going to say something about it. And, I have a lot of fear in addressing this because, they might be like, oh, well, he's being too needy, or he wants, like, I'm just like, why is my paycheck decreasing? It would be one thing if my paycheck just stayed stagnant and stayed the same. It was the same, but like it's decreasing every week. It's been decreasing. And I'm not out here trying to break my back and kill myself physically doing this job, for little scraps. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, at that point, it just makes me want to do a crappy job and not even give a shit anymore. Like, this is the problem. Most of us in the workforce, most people like me, the commoners, we work our butts off. We get no compensation. We get no benefits. We have no life. It takes all our time. Like, these jobs take all our time, all our energy. We get 2 days off, which really aren't even days off because then those are just days I have to do stuff that I couldn't do during the week. I mean, the only reason I'm home a little early today was because a few places I was at today, the weather was bad and I couldn't really do much. Um, but this is the problem. This is the problem. And like, I'm tired of being gaslit into believing that I'm not doing enough or that it's somehow an issue with me. Like, yes, there are things maybe that I purchased that I shouldn't have. Maybe there's, I'm not saying that I've never done anything wrong, but I'm just saying collectively as a whole, I don't think this is me or like many of the other common people. I don't think it's our problem. It's the systemic problem. Like the balance is out of whack. It's like the wage gap is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And I'm just tired of busting my butt for nothing. I can't afford an apartment. I can't afford a house. I'm required. I'm like living with my parents because I have no other options financially. I cannot financially afford anything else. And most of the time what I spend my money on nowadays is food. Like while I'm out working, like if I don't have stuff to make here at home or I don't have any, like, I like to pack sandwiches, but we don't always have sandwich meat. And so there's a lot of times I just have to stop at places and buy food and get food. But like that's a necessity. I need food to keep functioning, to have energy, to be able to do my job. And I'm just tired, you guys. I'm tired of this. Like I'm so tired. Like I just want to like pull the plug. Like I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this. Like, I want to just quit. I want to just quit this job cold turkey. I want to quit it. But I know if I do that, then, I'll never hear the end of it from my parents. I'll just never hear the end of it. So I feel my only option of getting out of this is if they let me go. Like, that's my only option. That's my only option. And I'm not going to lie, there's a part of me that kind of wants them to let me go because I don't want to do this shit anymore. I don't want to do this. Like, yes, like they've given me a route closer to home. I'm not really going to Atlanta as much. Although now they're going to start having the supplies brought to the shop in Atlanta. And I can't go to that other Norcross shop. So like now anytime I need supplies, I'm going to have to go all the way to Atlanta and none of my route is in Atlanta. Like, none of it. I'm just tired of this, you guys. And I know I'm not the only one. Like, there's just nothing to look forward to here. Like, beyond, like, the people I love and I care about, and, like, video games and shows, there's nothing else here. Like, there's nothing to look forward to. That's why I bury myself in YouTube. So I'm not saying I'm proud of it. Like, I get stuck in the YouTube vortexes. Because it's like I don't want to do anything. I'm so spent. I'm so tired from work that when I get home, I don't want to do anything else. I need to study. I have this test I need to study for, but it's like I'm so tired. My mind just wants, like, the only time really for me to do that is on the weekends. The baby boomers had it so easy. They had it so easy. Like, I don't care what they say. They say that they had it hard or they had to work. Okay, they worked their butts off, some of them, and they actually got, a decent job that could pay a house, a car or two, and food, groceries, utilities, all that stuff, all the necessities. That doesn't work anymore for, like, a lot of us millennials and Gen Zs. Like, that doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. You work your butt off to keep working and barely survive. Heck, you can't even, a lot of people are working full time and they still can't even have their own place. They still have to have roommates or live with their family, like, because nothing is affordable here. Nothing. I just am ready for the day this is all over, because I don't want to participate anymore. I don't know, like if I lost my parents, and I don't know, I would like either just live in my car, or I guess I'd just become homeless and just be like, fuck it, I don't care about trying to fit in with this society anymore. Like, this society does nothing for me. Like, why do I care? Why do I care? Like, this society is like, it's causing a lot of people burnout. It's causing a lot of people unnecessary stress. People are aging prematurely. People are getting more health problems earlier because of stress. We're so stressed. Our cortisol levels, like we burn out our cortisol levels. Like, your brain and your, what is it? No, it's not the adrenal gland. Well, no, it's somewhere in the adrenal medulla. I don't know. I learned about it in anatomy. Basically, your body produces cortisol to help with long-term stress, but like when you're just stressed constantly, your cortisol level drops, or it gets to like zero, and then that's where like it can be life-threatening, where you can just die. And that's what we're facing. That's what a lot of us younger people are facing, because like it's just, there's nothing is feasible. Nothing is like, you try and you work your heart off, you work your ass off, you go to school, but you still are not given any kind of jobs or anything where you can actually make it can make a difference for you to be able to like live a normal life. Like, and you always get these stupid people. You always get these people like, oh, well, just live below your means. Live below your means. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is we're not getting paid enough, and the cost of everything keeps going up. I'm not out here driving a fancy sports car. I'm not like going to super fancy expensive. I'm not doing any of that. I just want the earth to explode at this point. Like, I just like, it's another thing too, is it's going to get super hot. We're about to have a heat wave. It's going to be like the mid to upper 90s the next several days and into next week. So that sucks. I'm sick of the heat. Like, I'm tired of like being and with this job, I'm out in it, and I feel like I'm baking like a rotisserie chicken. I'm tired of the heat. I'm just tired of everything. I'm tired of being told. I'm tired of people trying to gaslight me, to tell me, well, you're just not working hard enough. You're not doing enough. And like, I'm tired of that. I'm tired. Like, I didn't ask for any of this in the first place. I never asked to be here. I never asked for any of this. This got put on me without my consent. And now I'm being told all this shit to do. Like, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it. I just want to be a little house cat that gets fed, gets taken care of, doesn't have to work, doesn't have to earn a living. They always tell you, earn a living. You don't work, you don't eat. Well, by that logic, you're saying that a lot of disabled people don't deserve to eat. People who are disabled and who can't work. So by that logic, you're saying that they just deserve to starve and die. Can you guys wrap your brains around how screwed up that is? I don't want to prove nothing. I have nothing to prove. I don't care about proving anything to anyone. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this mundane existence. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of the prices of everything going up, but the working wages don't. They stay stagnant, or they get lower. In my case, like, it's getting lower, and I'm over it. I want to move on. I want this movie to be over. I like thank you next, like the Ariana Grande song. Thank you next. That's how I feel. Thank you next. Like I've seen enough of this. I've experienced enough of this. I don't want to do this anymore. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not the only one who's having these thoughts and saying these things. I know I'm not. But anyways, I don't really think I have anything else to say. I just needed to vent and get this stuff off my chest. And I hope you guys are doing okay. Bye.